Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to do the match preview for our first preseason game. The match is against Leeds United, the first preseason of the 2023-2024 season for Eric Ten Hag. Really excited about the match. Really happy that I get to see my team play again, and then I'm also looking forward to some young players. I want to see how some of our newest players like Mason Mount do. It's going to be a really interesting match in my opinion. The match is going to be on in Norway. So the venue is in Norway. We will see Mason Mount debut. We're obviously playing Leeds United. They did get relegated last season, so I feel like they're going to be up for it. And I'm expecting a really difficult game. So what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna do a predicted 11, the team that I think Eric Ten Hag will select, and then I'll also do the second team as well because I feel like this will be a game where it'll be 45 minutes for one team and then 45 minutes for the other team. So I feel like the manager will completely rotate the 11. I have some names that would be repeated in the second team because I honestly don't know who. I feel like we have some players that are still missing in preseason, and I don't know some of these youngsters that might get started. I don't know how they've trained, so can't guarantee like the exact players, but I do feel like there's going to be a lot of rotations. So let's get started. So in my opinion, this is going to be the starting 11. I put Heaton in goal, with David De Gea leaving, and then of course Onana not being signed yet. We don't have a regular goalkeeper. The option was between Heaton and Dean Henderson, and I feel like Heaton for me is going to be the one that's going to be starting. We all know that Henderson is being linked with Nottingham Forest. Um, he himself wants he himself said that he wants to make the move. So I feel like this is just a stopgap until Onana comes in. Hopefully this week we get an announcement and then we get him in the starting 11. But for me right now, with David Daya leaving the club, I think Heaton will be on goal. Right back, I think it's going to be Wan Bissaka. Center backs is going to be Rafael Varane and Licha Martinez, and then left back is going to be Alvaro Fernandez. Uh, I put Fernandez instead of Brandon Williams because I feel like he has more potential, and that's what I want to see. I feel like if we get the right price, I think I definitely want to see the end of Brandon Williams. So for starting, I put Fernandez, and then the center back pairing, it's a no brainer. So Maguire and Lindelof are not have not joined in yet. So these are the senior center backs available. So I feel like and they're coming back from injuries as well. So Martinez and Varane hoping they have a solid preseason. And then for right back, Diego Dalot, like Lindelof, Maguire, and Luke Shaw, is not in the squad yet. In the training squad, they're expected to come back next week. So I feel like Wan Bissaka is going to be the one starting right back. So that's going to be my back five: Heaton, Wan Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, and Fernandez. And then in the midfield, we have the debutant Mason Mount, Donny van de Beek, and I picked Kobe Menu instead of Fred, simply because I want to see some more youngsters in the starting 11. This is a preseason, so for me, it doesn't matter. The results really doesn't matter. I just want to see fitness, and I just want to see some team building, some good formation, some good plays by the players. So I feel like Mainu has a lot of potential. He was the young player of the year, and this is supposed to be his breakthrough season. So Mainu in midfield with Mason Mount and the forgotten man Donny van der Beek. Um, expecting really excited to see Mason Mount play as well. We will get to see if he plays at the number 8 position or number 10 position. I think it'll be quite clear in this game where Eric Ten Hag sees Mount. It's also his first game in a United jersey. Even though it's a preseason, it's kind of like his not his debut in the Premier League, but it's still his Man United debut in a friendly game. So he's going to be representing the number 7 jersey. So expecting him to have a good and I think he's my player to watch for this game. And then of course Van de Beek is coming back from injury as well, long term injury. So um, I put him also before Fred um, and McTominay. So McTominay is not in the squad right now, and for Fred, I feel like he's being linked with Fulham. He's been a fantastic player, but this is what I think Eric Ten Hag is going to choose, and this is what I would want Eric Ten Hag to choose as well. And the front three of course, I think it's very dynamic. I think it's very like one. This will be my dream front three. Of course, Martial gets injured all the time. You know, I've given hope on him, but he is one of my favorite players. And the other favorite player of mine is Amad Diallo. So Diallo in right wing, Martial in the center forward, and Sancho in the left wing. Um, so all three very exciting players. They can offer different dynamics. They can offer different things to the team. Martial has a lot of things to prove. Um, Ahmad had a really good season with Sunderland last season, so I expect a big preseason from him as well. And Sancho as well. I think with Garnacho and Rashford not being in this squad, I feel like the senior most left wing is going to be Sancho. So expect him to be starting over anyone else, and then Ahmad and then Martial. Uh, both really good players. I mean, these are I think I really like the front three to be honest. And then this is going to be my second 11. So this is I think the one that we saw. I think they're going to play 45 minutes, and I think this is going to be the second 11. Obviously, I've changed the goalkeeper, so I have Dean Henderson in goal for the second half. Brandon Williams comes in, Tyrone Mengi comes in, and like I said, I'm not sure who else is training. So I kept Varane and Wan Bissaka, but there could be rotations. And then in the midfield, I put Fred as well coming in on the 45th minute up front. I think it's going to be a wholesome changes. So right wing Pelistri, another one that's really promising, and then left wing Hannibal, and then Schroeter in the center forward position because we don't have anyone else. So all of these players are very exciting, and it's going to be a good watch. We'll see which players might be ready for some first team action. Which players need another loan? Maybe which players get sold like not good enough. So I think it's going to be a good watch to see. Like I think it's going to be a good game to see and to evaluate all these young players. I did forget Elanga. Sorry. So yeah, maybe Anthony Elanga would be mixed up, and then instead of probably Mason Mount, and then maybe Hannibal plays in the midfield, and then Elanga in the left wing. Oh no, I'm not sure if is in the squad or not. So I don't know. So anyways, I think it's a great game to see to evaluate these players. We can find out if these players are ready for some uh, like first team action, or they deserve another loan, or if we should it could also be like if a player is on sale, for example Henderson or Fred, then they can show their abilities so that they can get better contracts, and for us as well to play them and then see if our potential buyers can see them play and then be like, okay, these are good players that we can possibly buy. So yeah, with the players like Rashford, Garnacho, McTominay missing, and Onana as well. So expect these players to show up. I am excited about the game. Players to watch out, like I said, is Amad Diallo and Mason Mount for me. Would like to see Kobe Mainu have a decent run as well. And also it's great to have Licha and Varane back as well. So score prediction. So it's just a friendly, but it is against our rival team. I do think we will win this game. I think the score is going to be 3-1. Hopefully, Mason Mount being involved, an assist or a goal. Hopefully, Martial plays and stays injury free. And hopefully, Ahmad gets a good game too. So, expecting us to win, even though we have, like I said, a few players missing. So that was my preview for the first game for the preseason. Do make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you on the next one.